Thank you, Mr Deputy President. I want to make a brief contribution on the third reading because we are about to find out whether or not a deal has been done between the government and the Greens on membership of the PJCS. The Greens just moved 2 amendments to this bill, which they said were important, and they have failed. And whether or not the Greens now support this bill through the chamber is a test of whether or not they were serious about the amendments that they just moved, or whether the prize of possible membership of the PJCIS for the Greens outweighs their concerns about the bill which they've just outlined. We're about to find out whether or not the government is willing to do a deal with the Greens on a matter of national security because they are unwilling to negotiate and discuss their unilateral changes to PJCS membership with the opposition. If this bill passes with the support of the Greens and the government, it will be clear they have done a deal behind the scenes without any public transparency about the membership of the PJCS, the parliament's most functional and bipartisan committee, and we will now know whether or not the government is getting into bed with the Greens on national security. And I suspect, given the strength of the response from the Greens just then, they have done a deal. They have done it in secret with the government, something that they just spent several hours outlining about why they were concerned about this, that this wasn't to happen and shouldn't happen on national security. Well, this will be a test for the government and their apparent coalition partners, the Greens, when it comes to national security. Let the record show the coalition has offered the government many pathways to resolve this issue in a bipartisan way. That option was available to them. If they've instead chosen a pathway with the Greens, let them be judged for it.
Senator Shoebridge.